We are on the Tema bound side of the motorway where traffic is building up gradually, and the time check is almost 5:40 going to 6 p.m. And as we speak, this traffic is one of the ones that is being caused by the ongoing works on the Tema motorway. But we understand that this work is going to take some time, and the drivers here are feeling uncomfortable. For how long have you been in this traffic?
Oh, about 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Are you aware of any ongoing works on the road?
Yeah, I got to know of that yesterday when I was going to work in the morning.
How frequent do you use this road?
Oh, every day, Monday to Friday, sometimes Saturdays and Sundays.
Now, we understand this work is going to last for quite some time. It's going to last for 2 weeks.
Yes, please.
Are you going to cope with this, or are you going to devise another strategy to use another alternative route?
Actually, we don't know of any other alternative route, so we have to endure this one just like that. Yeah, so we'll go through it.
When we're coming, we're dreading the traffic situation, and lo and behold, is what we've seen. Yesterday, I have to spend like 5 hours just to cross a small path, and it was hell for me. It was not easy at all, and I think it's very bad that the ministry has to construct a road like this. They don't sensitize the public. They don't create access route for us to divert to, because they have access to motorcade. They just go through it, and it's very, very bad. So I went through Tema all the way to the Nungwa, and I used the beach road to get to the office. And normally, if I use the motorway, I get to the office by 8:20. But today, I'm getting down to the office around 11:10, 11:20. On Monday, for example, I got to the toll booth at 7:10. By the time I was able to sneak out of the traffic, it was 11:30. And I got to work almost 12 midday. I couldn't do anything because I was completely disturbed mentally. My whole body was aching, and I could not even do anything necessarily in terms of work.
From 2 days ago, when they started to work on that bridge over there, from that direction, I think it's a bit better than here. When we are going to Tema, you see what is happening now. You spend a lot of time on the road. This should have been seen long time if they were doing regular maintenance. This would have happened. But what they are doing now is some sort of emergency to do something about the situation.
How frequent do you use this road?
Every day that I go to work.
From where to where?
From Tema to Accra.
Didn't you find the kind of work you do in Accra in Tema?
There is, but I think that my services are better needed in Accra. So...
what do you make of the situation on the road?
I think it's terrible. Our leaders have to devise better strategies of fixing the motorway when there's a problem. Because in the morning, I stayed in traffic for about 3 hours just to cross the bridge, and then an hour more. So a journey that should take me 1 hour takes 4 hours now. So it could be over a weekend, on a holiday. They should explore other means of fixing other than putting us through all.
She's also been telling us about the fact that the situation is taking a toll on her, and how she goes to work and come back is quite challenging of late. Spending hours in traffic going to work, and then when you are returning, the situation seems to be the same. This is the particular bridge under construction where we understand there is some defects for which they have to fix it before it causes any danger to motorists. Now, as we speak, the time check is around 7 p.m. and the workers are here on site trying as much as possible to work day and night to ensure that they finish this work in due time. We have the engineer on site trying as much as possible to ensure that work progresses. I'm believing that is the truth.
Yeah.
For how long are you going to work deep into the night?
Until the work is completed. We started yesterday around 4:30, and we have not stopped. So we are still working until you see that the final concrete is cast.
Earlier, you gave information to the public that it's going to take about 2 weeks, if I'm right. Are we still working with the 2 weeks timeline?
The 2 weeks include the down part, which we have finished. So this is about 36 or 36 hour work, you can see. So we are working according to time schedule, but we are hoping that we will work according to, we work before the time elapsed, the time given to the public elapsed.
After days of enduring very discomforting gridlock on the Accra-Tema Motorway, motorists can now heap a sigh of relief.
This was the diversion created by the Ghana Police Service to manage traffic when the bridge was under construction, but now it has been blocked just to now make way for traffic to flow pre the bridge construction time, for which now the bridge has been fully open to the traffic and vehicles are able to move smoothly. Opening of the bridge was done by the minister in charge of roads and highways.
I am very excited with my team of engineers and all those who work with Ministry of Roads and Highways. We are proud that it has been able to deliver. The ministry has been able to deliver, what we promised. And exactly 6 o'clock, we will not risk the lives of any Ghanaian. You see the heavy truck ahead, okay, is there and is positioned there strategically. The National Safety Authority, Road Safety Authority vehicle, it will pass over the bridge, okay, and it's a very heavy truck. Thanks to the drivers and the vehicles that the bridge is well fixed. Like you asked the question, yes. The integrity of the bridge, it has gotten the necessary strength, for every vehicle to pass over. That is why we are demonstrating to the people that this National Road Safety heavy vehicle is the first to pass over it, just to give confidence and assurance.
The minister further assured that the motorway reconstruction project will soon commence.
If there is a pothole, it's not wrong, for the right bitumen, and it's an asphaltic bitumen to be used. From engineering point of view, the thing is also appropriate. Since
it doesn't last.
It's able to bond well with the concrete.
But it doesn't last.
Well, the potholes that have been patched on the motorway are as good as anything, and it lasts. So I don't know what you are saying that it doesn't last. Because the fact that you see another pothole somewhere doesn't mean that those patches are not lasting. But the shelf life, if I should put it that way, for the motorway, was supposed to be 50 years. And the motorway was constructed in the mid-60s. It had gone beyond even 60 years. Okay, so it has gone past its design life. So it's giving way at so many places. That is why the motorway is going to be reconstructed very, very soon.
This is what the Greater Accra Regional Highway Director, Engineer Emmanuel Laye, had to say about the cost of the project.
When we want to do 28 days, it is the cost component is lesser than when you are doing 14 days. And so the same goes with when you are doing 24 hours. It is about, let's say, 24 hours will cost you about 10 times or 20 times what you would do for 48 hours. So basically you have to look at your pace, and if you can, and then the stresses like we have said in the system. So definitely there's something must be done, and that is the reason why we have gone this way. In terms of cost, yes, the 24 hours is more expensive than the 48 hours and then 72 hours. But once the minister agrees, we just go ahead. So like I'm saying, we have the 30 minutes one, which will be about 100 times the cost of what we have done today.
The motorway in its entirety would be redesigned or reconstructed, and for that matter, education will be done, sensitization will be done, and the public will be well informed so that the inconvenience encountered during this construction of this particular bridge would be minimized when it is time for them to redesign or reconstruct the entire motorway to be able to create some sort of convenience for motorists using the Tema Motorway. My name is Fred Duo reporting from the Tema Motorway for City News.